I am the glory you seek. I am the island. And the island is me. I am the rage, the destruction. I am Eternum. And Eternum is me.
Hello, welcome to Good at Stuff. I am your host and living puppet, Gina DeVivo. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're all here. Hello, hello. If you're returning to the show, welcome back. And if this is your first time here, hello, welcome. We have a guest every week that we love to talk to, get to know, and it's a really fun time. We love to feature brilliant, creative, lovely, talented, amazing creators right here. Together, we come up with a craft and we make it together. And we celebrate our wins, our big, small, and all the stuff in between. And you guys get to come along because we're gonna teach you the craft too. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've got a nice cup of water today because I am being taken so beautifully care of and being watered like the good plant that I am. It's a beautiful day here in Seattle. It is officially the first day of summer. It is the summer solstice and it is gorgeous. It's official. It is so lovely outside. I hope it's lovely where you are. We're gonna talk about some stories. We're gonna get to know a lovely, lovely guest. And you all out there are gonna come along and help us with the craft. Just like you did last week. Let's talk about it. We had Kenji Egashira on the show last week and we made Magic the Gathering themed coasters and you all helped at home. It was so much fun. He was lovely. We had a blast. We used a Cricut for the first time and the stuff was had. Look at that. It was so much fun. We used glass etching for the first time. It was really cool. It was awesome. So that's what we did last week, but that's not what we're doing this week. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna show you the code of what we're working on today. We're gonna be doing some tie-dye pride shoes, baby, because it is Pride Month and we are celebrating, not just today, but every day. We had a hashtag I got good about that. We're celebrating Pride every day, but in particular, we're just giving some love to those rainbows today and this month, extra special. So scan that QR code and we're gonna do those rainbow Sharpies. It's gonna be fun. We're doing tie-dye. So scan that. We made that list just for you. All you have to do is scan it, and we gathered all the items you're gonna need for today right there. We wanted to take care of you. But now I want to tell you about our guest later. We're gonna meet her just a little bit later, but basically, I'm stumbling because I've had the pleasure of talking with SashiBOOM all day. She's lovely. You're gonna love talking to her. And she inspired our episode theme for today, which is Wanderlust. And which, if you don't know, Wanderlust is the need to travel, the yearning to see the world, to explore, to stay curious about the world around us. And that's been a little hard the last few years, and so I think it's good to talk about still having that sense of wonder for the world when you maybe can't always visit with your feet. So that's what we're gonna do today. I wanna go say hi to chat. I haven't gotten to say hi to you all yet. I've been watching all you fill the chat with love. I want to talk to you about Wanderlust. Where are some wonderful places that you've wanted to go visit? Maybe you have already or have been dreaming about it, saving up for it. What sparks your curiosity for the world? Do you go for morning walks? I definitely go on morning walks. Oh, Wanderlust is real right now. Absolutely it is. And that's okay. We want to encourage that. Encourage that Wanderlust. Please show some love in chat. I want to say hi to all of you. I would love to visit New Orleans. That's from Maddie. I would love to visit New Orleans. I want to visit New Orleans so badly. There's so many places in the United States that I've just never been. I've always just flown from LA all the way across the country over to the East Coast. There's so many spots in the middle that I've missed. Stitchy baby, Gina and I need to go to New Zealand. We're gonna talk about New Zealand so much. Absolutely. D-Man1198, I would like to go to Scotland and Wales at some point. Yes, I have some friends in Scotland that I would love to visit. This is fun. I hope you don't mind. We're gonna have some fun ASMR. Don't leave, I promise. I want to go see all the Smithsonian stuff. Cassidy Weaver. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. There's so many museums and art exhibits and galleries. Oh, that's added to the list. Incredible. KB Tibbs, I want to go to Istanbul so bad, but travel is so hard. Yes, it is. And I think that that's okay to dream. It's okay that it hasn't happened now. It's okay that it maybe won't happen for a long time. I think it's important to look forward to your wanderlust. Nurture it while you're still yearning for a place to go. I think that's a great thing, no matter if you can or ever do. Your imagination's a beautiful place. Geeky Chappy, now I'm convinced there's a slinky needed for this craft. We do have slinkies today. We got some secrets later, but not right now. It's for later, but I am playing with a slinky. Female Eugene, Korea. Oh, yes, I have a friend from Wales, would love to meet them in IRL, absolutely. Numat the Nummy. I heard this is a cool channel for cool people. We talked about him earlier. Kenji Egashira is in chat. Show some love. Please, they were our guest last week. He's so lovely. We already saw pictures of what we made. It was great. There he is, right there. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for being there. Also, all of you, thanks for coming back and thanks for being here. It really means a lot. We have a lovely crew here and we're all really proud of the show, so we're really happy that you all come and show up every week. It's really great. Yes, so I mentioned chat. We're gonna be doing some participation. And we did this last week. You all helped us design the coasters. And you're gonna get to do it again this week. We loved it so much. I want you to be able to decide and make this craft with us. It's really a lot of fun when you get to have input. It feels like it's all of ours, so that when we all celebrate, which is what this show's about, celebrating, getting good. And today we're gonna get good at making tie-dye shoes for Pride. It's great. So you're gonna be able to vote and affect our chat, or you're gonna vote in chat and affect our craft. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, Fuffy Butt, I gotta talk about this. I wanted to go to NASA, to a NASA space launch. That is quite a wanderlust to go to space. I don't know if I could do it. I get so stressed out just watching space shows. It's so cool. I've done space shows, but it's, oh, there's just so much. It's literally so vast. But it's quite a thing. Oh, I should mention that Sam DeLev was saying nice things to you again. Thank you. We have some lovely, if Sam DeLev is in the chat, show some love. All of you, I'm so happy. I've seen so many people in chat who submitted hashtags for I Got Good. It's great. Thank you so much. And we're gonna do a poll, because I talked about the poll, but we're gonna do one right now, because it's not related to the craft, but it's related to what we're talking about. We're talking about wanderlust, we're talking about travel, we're talking about seeing the world. So I wanna know, what's your favorite way to go see the world? How do you like to travel? Do you like to go by train? Do you like to go by plane? Do you like to go by automobile? Or do you like to walk and hike? Use that body, strengthen those hammies. So if you like going by plane, you're gonna spam A. If you like going by train, you're gonna spam B. If you like going by automobile, you're gonna spam C. And you know the drill. If you like walking and taking beautiful hikes, spam D. I recently went on my very first hike in about 4 years the other day. And oh boy, I used to hike every single day for about a year, close to 2, and I loved it. I got so good at it. You could literally feel the progress bar in your body getting stronger, and it was so cool. And I literally just followed my feet forward and found these wonderful destinations and these heights and these views and these plants, and it was so beautiful. And it was not the same this time around, which was a nice reminder that it's okay to get good at something and then maybe fall off the wagon a little bit and like forget or not remember exactly how to do it perfectly, because it was so much harder when I tried to do it again. It was wild. So let's see, chat. How's it looking? Okay, I'm seeing a lot for train right now. I like that. I've gotten to ride in a train to Comic-Con. It was very fun because I didn't have to drive. No traffic. You get to walk around the cabin. It's so fun. So I think train won. Train won officially. Train won. Good job, everybody. Ooh, sailing by ship. That wasn't on there. We're gonna talk about ships a little bit later. So get ready. But right now we're talking about getting good. So everyone, if you don't know, this show, we like to use the hashtag #IGotGood so we can celebrate you and tell you how much we love what you've been going on week to week, month to month, all year. Whatever you've been working on, we want to celebrate you. Please show me what you've been making. If you make art, please show me. I would love it. Use the hashtag #IGotGood on Twitter. Use it on Instagram. Spam it. I want to see it. I want you to tag me. I want you to tag the Crown channel. I want to be able to see all the wonderful things you're making, all the wonderful things you're working on. We have people that are working on language, self-improvement, crafts of all varietals. It's a really good time and it's a really fun hashtag to just go and explore and get inspired. It's such an inspiring thing. It makes me want to craft. So many people have been very kind and tweeted that seeing the hashtag and watching our show has made them want to take crafting up again or start that hobby back up. So it's really great. Thank you so much. And we're gonna show some. I want to celebrate. So this is Ducati No Spoons edition. First attempt at an Oklahoma-style burger made during the I Got Good show, hosted by the inimitable. See, I'm gonna get good at saying this word. Inimitable. I think that's okay. It's okay. At Pagagina, that's me. It was quite good. And I have some notes for next time. That's great. What a great way. That burger looks delicious. Next tweet. This is from lore-pocketed Gregzilla Magic Turtle Human Suit. Hashtag I got good. I finished rough notes for another element for my periodic table of fundamental story elements yesterday, and I'm continuing to add more to my rough timeline for my novel series. A timeline I finished a few weeks ago after 3 days of work and 8,550 words. Holy cow, that's an achievement. Congratulations. What a lore Bible you're making for yourself. Let's see the next one. Jimmer, just wear a mask. A lot of exclamation points. At Pocket Gina, at Crown Channel, hashtag I got good. My first batch of refrigerator pickled veggies, carrots, onions, and Brussels sprouts. As you can guess, the carrots are ready to eat now, the onions and sprouts in a few days. Incredible. I love pickles so much. Thank you for contributing pickles to the world, because I will eat them. I am a pickle yes kinda gal. Tell me in chat, are you a pickle yes or a pickle nah? A no pickle. And while you're doing that, I just want to say thank you so much for submitting those I got goods. And as a little thank you from us to you, this is a 3D now. We're gonna give you some giveaways. We got some $50 Amazon gift cards. And also, congratulations, you won. And just because I want to, we're gonna throw in some Slinkies for all of you as well. $50 gift cards, and we got Slinkies. Did you know that you could do like tons of stuff with Slinkies? And if you wanna win some fun stuff each week, because we love it and wanna celebrate you, follow us on Crown Channel, follow us on Twitter, and tag us with the hashtag I got good for your chance to win some fun stuff. But right now I wanna tell you about what you could do with Slinkies, because I didn't know about this, and there are so many things online called Slinky hacks. I'm gonna show you some. It's very cool. There's bird feeders, which is just so genius. We've got garden trellises, which I need for my plants at home. They're hanging around. And also hangable art pieces. Look at that cute little wreath, a little robot wreath. What a fun thing to do with your family or your friends. I could picture doing that for like a Halloween thing, or like any holiday, you just make a cool, fun, spooky wreath. I got some ideas. So yeah, if you won one of these, go check it out. If you make something, tag us. It's gonna be pretty cool. And speaking of cool things, this is a round of applause. Speaking of cool things, I want you to give a very big warm welcome, because we're gonna talk to a call-in guest. They're very, very, very cool. Okay, so he is a writer, a director, a producer, and a professional idiot. You might know him best for animation and fake movie reviews, okay? He's worked on Kung Fu Panda. He's worked on Final Space. He's worked on Dragon Knight. I've got a lot to ask. So please, please give a warm welcome to Ben Meckler.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, hello. Thank you so much.
How's it going?
It's going very well. I'm having a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
I'm having a terrific day.
Good. Thank you so much for being here. My
pleasure.
Yeah. Can you tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Sure. As you said, I write and produce television. I direct as well. A lot of animation lately. The upcoming Kung Fu Panda: The Dragon Knight, premiering July 14th, yes. I think, on Netflix. And soon. I also like to goof off. Yeah, it is really soon. We just premiered our first trailer last week. It was very exciting.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and I like to do lots of other stuff.
You do lots of other stuff. We're going to talk about all of it.
Yeah.
First things first, I want to know about not only all of the animation and all of the amazing things, but you're also a really incredible photographer.
Oh, thank you.
They're beautiful.
Thank you so much. It's a great passion of mine. I like to take pictures. It's fun. I like to shoot films specifically.
Yes.
It's very fun for me.
Yeah,
and expensive.
We have some of those pictures I want to show everyone. they're truly beautiful. The light leaks are absolutely stunning. How do you achieve these photographs?
So this particular example, this giraffe, was actually an accident. So
Really?
I was in Uganda. Yeah, I was in Uganda. I was on photo safari. I was on safari. I made it a photo safari because I was like, I'm going to bring like 20 rolls of film and just take pictures of animals. And I took a picture of this giraffe, and it's very, very sunny in Uganda. And I was changing film rolls like in a Jeep
Sure.
that had an open top. So as is wont to happen, because I was shooting film, the film got flashed a little bit by the sun. And that is the single best coincidence
Wow.
ever, that it happened to flash it in such a way that it looked like that giraffe was being
Beamed up by
abducted
a UFO. That's
by
what
a
I was
UFO.
gonna say. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
I'll take credit for the framing and the lighting, but the not so much the flare. That said, for me with photography, the reason I like it so much is that you can only learn how to control so much of it,
Yeah.
and then a lot of it can be out of your hands.
And you really don't
which
know.
is very different from which
Yeah.
is very different from my job, like running writers' rooms and writing scripts. You're like crafting perfect worlds.
Wow.
So something that drew me to photography, specifically film photography, was the imperfect natural look of it, the grain.
Yeah.
And then these last two pictures that just came up were also happy accidents, actually, and that drove a lot of how I take pictures with intention now.
Wow.
This picture, I bought an old Soviet era camera called the Kiev 60 that is medium format, so it's really big film, really big film. It's like close to IMAX film.
Yeah.
And it was kind of busted because it was an old camera, and the lever that would advance you to the next picture was broken, so it only advanced halfway.
Wow.
So that's two different pictures that kind of just welded into each other.
Wow.
And then that last photo that was up a second ago.
Yeah, it was like a double
was a roll of
exposure.
Yeah, I'd shot a roll of film in Tokyo at the Yayoi Kusama exhibit
Yes.
at a museum, which is what those flowers are. And then somehow I rolled it up and then accidentally shot it again in Nevada, in the desert. And so I had a whole roll of film that was all these double exposures, kind of like superseding the desert onto like cherry blossoms and stuff. So
Wow.
I started
Oh, that
incorporating
one's
these things that I
gorgeous.
liked that were accidents. Thank you. So that one was on purpose. I started integrating these happy accidents that I kind of stumbled into my voice, I guess, as a photographer,
Sure.
and then started looking for ways I could recreate that look with intention. So sometimes, like this picture, I would go out and buy a pre-flashed roll of film, which you can buy, and then think to myself, like, I know this is a roll of film that's going to look deconstructed, that it's going to look like it's been splattered with light, that's going to look like it's kind of falling apart. And so I would go to places like, this is an abandoned school in New Mexico, an abandoned art school actually, and I would go to places with these art rolls, and I would think, like, I really like the look of that light leak. Where is it going to be interesting, and where is it going to help kind of tell a story, or at least convey like a feeling or a
Yeah.
vibe? And so that was kind of how I started to develop my my look as a photographer, and what I liked to do.
Absolutely.
That's
It-
a
I see some Joshua
that's some sound
trees.
film that I bought. Yeah, that's at Joshua Tree National Park. I bought this roll of film that's meant to be used for sound recording. So when you shoot a movie, there's a
Whoa.
part of the film roll that's meant for recording sound, and you can shoot an image onto it, but it's really imperfect and really grainy. So I wanted to make it look like snow in the desert.
Absolutely.
And this is a double exposure of a few different off-angle Joshua trees washed out by grain.
Neat. All of these photos have such a like almost supernatural feeling to them. It sort of feels otherworldly. Well,
That's what I was going for.
yeah, that's so cool. Do you have like,
Yeah.
since these like have such a moody vibe, do you have a philosophy on like how to learn how to start these? Like, clearly, like one was an accident, but then there was something that just kept drawing you to it.
Yeah, I think so. I went to film school, and I think that they tried to teach us everything, which was great. But I definitely had the most trouble learning cinematography, which is the same as photography, learning like lighting and
Yeah.
and exposure, and how to make something darker or how to make something lighter on film.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, so it was with film, shooting film like later in life. a goal for me was like, this seems pretty simple. There's less rules than shooting digital, but more things that I can screw up. So I kind of just started reading. I started reading like how to really understand like one element of photography. Like how can I control focus is obvious. You look through the lens, you turn the thing until it looks sharp. But I was like, how can I control? How can I learn just f-stops?
Yeah.
How can I learn this like one element of like exposure? How to make something look darker? How to make something look lighter? And then I started to look into like how can I control, you know, the different sensitivities of film. Buying film that's going to look really harsh in bright light.
Sure.
And it just gave me things to think about when I was taking pictures, and so it kind of helped me learn, how do I want this picture to look? If I'm at the beach, do I want the picture to feel sad? So do I want it to be a little darker? Do I want it to feel
You can feel that emotion.
overpowering and bright?
You feel it in those photos.
Yeah, so I think like just learning the basics.
Love that.
I was able to think about that stuff once I was actually in the field with the camera and just try stuff and find my voice.
Cool. Now I have to ask about these fake movie reviews. Please tell us, for those that don't know, what they are and what on earth inspired them.
Boy, good question. So a while back I was goofing off on Twitter and I saw that the embargo for, I want to say it was like Civil War, one of the Marvel movies, was coming up, the review embargo. It was something I was really familiar with because for a while I worked at this company, Nerdist, that had a lot of, I was making comedy sketches there, but they had a lot of film journalists there. So I was aware of like embargoes and what happened when you tweeted a first reaction to a movie. So I thought it would be funny to
we have
tweet
a clip
at the exact right moment.
I think we have an image. We have Godzilla versus Kong.
Okay, interesting pull.
Okay.
Yeah. So essentially what I realized is that a lot of people in their haste to tweet the first reaction to a movie kind of wound up saying the same things all at the same time. And then in the haste to get, clicks, websites were rounding up like the first thing every verified account had to say at like 6 p.m. when the embargo ended, reviewing a movie. And there wasn't a lot of time to read it because it was just a mad rush to be as early as possible posting like a review roundup. So basically I realized because I had a verified account, I could say anything. And as long as it kind of sounded like what everyone else was saying, I would get published in magazines and on websites.
That's wild.
So I just started saying deranged things about movies.
You scammed the system. That's so cool.
It was some would argue too easy, almost like there's a problem that needs to be worked out.
That's very funny. Very cool. I want to nerd out a little bit about Final Space. It's so cool. All the you've got so many credits. It's wild. Final Space.
It's been a busy few years.
Yes, Final Space is a huge love of mine. It was very inspiring. It was a show created by Olin Rogers, very talented, and all from himself, and then had this beautiful team around him that helped him, and it just grew and grew and grew until it was this beautiful love project, and it's so much heart, and it inspired me. I love it. So I want to know, what inspires you?
Boy, that's a really good question.
Thank you.
A lot of things. Yeah, really good job with the question.
I'm nailing it, I gotta say.
A lot of things inspire me. I think when I see something in a movie or read something in a book or hear something in a song that moves me in any way, whether that's like feeling excited or feeling like I'm spoken to or feeling happy or sad or if I swoon, like that to me is why I want to make art. Is I want to reach people in a way that goes beyond like, language or telling people how to feel or having to like explain myself. I feel like there's a better level that's kind of more tactile where you can reach people through stories.
As the kids say, it just hits different. When it just hits different.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits different. I feel like 100 years old when I say that.
Right, that's
but it
why
does.
I said
It hits different.
With like the kids,
Yeah.
We're youths.
And obviously like a lot of what I do is comedic. So if something makes me laugh or something gives me that like that sort of emotional release of of sharing a laugh with somebody, then like that definitely speaks to me and influences me. And then when I get to writing or when I get to taking a picture, what I think about is like, what's something that reached me or that touched me, and then how can I do that in my own way?
Absolutely.
How can I put that in my language?
Yes.
So yeah, most recently, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I feel like there were a lot of things in that movie that like spoke to me and did so in a way that caught me off guard and surprised me by presenting ideas in a way that felt very like sideways, which is something that I try to do in my own work. So
100%.
That was something that inspired me a lot.
Yes.
A whole lot. Felt like a real creative jolt.
100%. That actually ties perfectly into our theme today. That show made me feel the most cathartic release, and it made me feel, our episode is Wanderlust, but like it just made me feel so much, and you've done all these, you've traveled, you consume all this beautiful art. What is your opinions on Wanderlust? Do you have a favorite place you've been, or a place you really want to go?
Yeah, a lot is the answer to both of those questions.
Yeah. Everything, everywhere, all at once? Is that where we want to go?
Yeah, I used to travel a ton before the pandemic, and I had my first kid during the pandemic, so I know that it's never going to be...
Congratulations!
Thank you. I know it's never going to be the same again, so that's the thing is like, what I've been thinking about is, where am I excited to return to with my kid? What am I excited to share with her?
Yeah.
So some of the places that come to mind right away are Copenhagen. I think is a beautiful city, and the people there are so kind. And it's a city that, when I went as an adult, and I went with my wife. But it's a city that very clearly like loves children and is made kind of in a way to like welcome them into the same spaces that adults are welcomed into, and like make it accessible to them. I feel the same way about Tokyo. So that's two places that I'm really excited to return to and take her to. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my God. I've been to Tokyo. I've always wanted to go to Copenhagen. Absolutely. Yeah. Those are two places. Tokyo is just lovely. And again, what a wonderful thought of like a city for kids, that it's as inviting and as welcoming. That's so neat.
America could do better in that regard. So there's a lot of places I've been where I'm like, I'm excited to show her that. She'll like it more.
All right. Well, I would love for people to be able to follow you and keep supporting you and shouting you out.
Too.
So please tell everyone where they can find you.
Easiest place to find me is on Twitter. I'm on there too much at Ben Mekler, BenMekler. You can also find me on Instagram at the same place where I post a lot of my pictures, obviously. And watch Kung Fu Panda: The Dragon Knight, July 14th, probably. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering the right date. I'm like 90% sure.
If not, we'll throw it in chat. Someone will throw it in chat. They're lovely out there. They'll throw it in chat. And right before you go, right before we say goodbye to you, I love to ask our guests, give me one word advice on how you would get good at something. One word, throw it out there. How do you get good?
Love it. I'm gonna cheat.
Just
That's
one
two
word.
words.
Yeah, no. Just as long as you say it in one breath. Love it. Beautiful.
Yeah, love it.
Well, thank you so much, Ben.
You gotta love a thing.
Thank you so much for being here. Everyone, go follow Ben Mekler. And thank you so much for being here. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me.
Bye. Yay! That was great. That was awesome. Gosh, we're just talking about all these wonderful things. So please stick around, because up next we're gonna meet SashiBOOM. You are all gonna meet SashiBOOM. So please stick around. We're gonna head over and do the craft. So see ya after the break. Bye bye. For now. Come back. Wait, you're doing this live?
Saikuno, this is it. You've got it. Are you kidding?
Say hi to the people, Carl.
Today we're playing solitaire.
Mission something crazy.
This is the place to be.
Chat is going absolutely well.
Bro, I'm hyped. Let's go.
No.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Homelander lost his mind.
What's this?
Makes you a soup for 24 hours. You're gonna need it.
The
whole point of what we do is that no one should have that kind of power.
We're all we've got. It's up to us.
By the hero's end.
So I was watching Maisel on Prime Video.
You miss me?
I so want her life. Oh, or the board game. I wonder what other funny shows are. Yep, watching this.
What do you want, a fortune cookie? Like, what?
Wasn't he in... Yes, crazy.
Check this out.
Guys, I'm fine. I'm seriously fine.
You leave, right? Rainbow sprinkles in your hair.
When all the comedy is in one place, entertainment never ends.
Damn, Rachel.
See where it takes you. Prime Video.
Hello, welcome back. Thanks for sticking around. And now we're at my favorite part. We have SashiBOOM in the house. She is a singer, songwriter, a dog mom to a beautiful pup named Jedi, and the curator of the Boom fam. So everyone out there, please give a warm welcome, SashiBOOM. Heck yeah.
Hello.
Welcome to the
Hi.
show.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. We already have so much love in chat.
I know. The Boom fam is in the house.
Yes, yes. But for those that may not know who you are, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Sashi. I go by SashiBOOM on Twitch, and I'm a music streamer. I've been a musician all my life. I've been a musician all my life, and now I'm a music streamer. I find refuge on Twitch.
That's wonderful.
Put it that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because the thing that you do is the thing that you do. And then also, you just happen to also stream it, which is very exciting. And people love it, very much so. We got so much Boom fam.
I know.
Absolutely.
The chat is
and we got rainbows.
Yes.
Speaking of rainbows.
Speaking of rainbows.
Happy Pride. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Yeah, everyone. I am so happy you brought your crown today.
I was like, it's
incredible.
Pride, and the channel's called Crowns. I'm like,
it really just came together. It was perfectly kismet. It's the thing that inspired today's craft, especially. We saw it and we were like, you have to bring it, and we have to do rainbows. And
I love your outfit, by the way. That's
thank you.
Pretty awesome.
I got this at Comic-Con, and I will wear it forever.
It is pretty hot outside.
Oh, he looks disgruntled, but he's actually quite sweet. I promise. He won't bite. He's got teeth.
It kind of reminds me of Toothless.
A lot like Toothless,
Right?
right? He does have like grumpy, cryptid, dragony energy. I adore him more than anything. So yeah, I want you to keep that on for as long as you feel comfortable.
Really? Okay.
Yes, it
Okay.
looks amazing, and it inspired today's craft. So let's talk about it, everyone.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna be doing.
Getting nervous.
Don't worry. There's nothing to be nervous about. We're just coloring, and we are going to be making tie-dye shoes for Pride, because we're gonna be dancing, we're gonna be celebrating, and we're gonna be wandering around this beautiful planet in whatever capacity that we can.
I love sneakers.
I know this.
So here's the thing.
Yes.
I love white sneakers.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
But my wife always say like, why are you wearing white sneakers? It's gonna get dirty.
How do you keep them clean?
You don't wear it outside.
Then how do you wanderlust? How do you wonder?
Always carry a second pair. That's like
Sure.
Yeah. Or third or fourth.
Just buy 10
I
of the
have
same
a sneakers problem. It's pretty clear, isn't it?
Well, good. I'm happy to facilitate your addiction to sneakers.
Yep.
And we're gonna add some more to your collection. So what we're gonna be doing, I already said we're making tie-dye shoes. And this is what you're gonna need if you're crafting at home along with us. There's that QR code. If you didn't buy them last week, you can get it this week and craft along and watch this VOD after. We've got rainbow Sharpies. We've got little applicator bottles. We've got some alcohol, 91% rubbing. So make sure that it's a higher percentage. It just helps the Sharpie blend a little bit better. We got some masking tape if we want to mask off any parts that we don't want to get Sharpie on. And of course, you're going to need these dancing white canvas shoes.
Yes.
So those are for you.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Good, good. I'm glad you're excited because we're at the safety dance part where we're talking about the danger. But don't worry, there's no danger. We just got to do a little safety dance. Would you like to do a safety
Do we really dance?
Yes. That's the only way that we cast a safety circle around us.
Go ahead.
Oh, perfect.
I'll follow.
We'll do a safety dance. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Safety dance. Oh, we got that. So while we're doing that safety dance, just remember that we are using some Sharpies today. Now, Sharpies are non-toxic, but they do have some fumes, and you can get a headache.
Also, it's permanent, so it's not. Don't.
Do not put it on your face. Do not put it on things. And do not inhale too much of this. You know why. I'm not going to say the thing. We're on Twitch. This is a family show. This is a crafting item today. So we are going to be safe. If you are going to do this for a long period of time of drawing with Sharpies, please use a space that has big open air. Open a window. Go craft outside with your friends or your kids and be safe. Make sure to research what you're using with any craft ahead of time and make sure that you're being as safe as possible because we want to keep your beautiful self in perfect, lovely, healthy condition, and we don't want those crafts to do anything strange. Just be safe. There's burns, there's fumes, there's so many fun surprises with crafting. I know, we've talked about it. I have no fingerprints from glue guns. We're not going to talk about the crimes this week. There aren't any, because this is a family show. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, this is the, yep, I wanted to make sure that I gave you the right ones.
Oh, size? Oh, yeah.
The size, yeah.
Yes, correct.
So today we're doing these fancy Vans because you're a sneakerhead. That's what they're called, right?
I think so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm terrible with shoes.
Yeah, I kind of have a problem. You have a problem with sneakers.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy to contribute to it.
Yeah.
So
it's a good problem.
this is what we're going to do today. We're going to be taking these Sharpies and we're going to be drawing all over it. I'm going to walk you through it step by step. You
Yes.
don't even have to be.
You need to hold my
particularly
hand
good.
on this.
I will. I will hold your hand. Thank you. I'm going to hold your hand and we're going to draw all over this.
Yep.
If you can do a coloring book, you can do this. It's easy. We're basically just going to be coloring in on the lines. It's very good. And then it's going to look awesome. And we're going to have had very little effort involved. We're just coloring.
Oh, I trust you.
Perfect. So as we're getting started, this is the part of the show where I told you get to help contribute. So before we start drawing, we need to know what these are going to look like. So you at home are going to be able to tell us what kind of design we're going to add to these beautiful shoes. So we're going to throw a poll up. If you want us to do that classic spiral swirl that tie-dye does when you do like a little twist and
Like
you do
a
the
real
thing.
tie-dye? Right?
Like real tie-dye. If you want us to do a swirl on these shoes, spam A. And if you want us to do like a cool dotted, artsy, splotchy, fun pops of color, spam B for dots. So swirls or dots. Oh, we got a maximum for swirls so far. No love for dots at all.
No
That's
love for
okay.
dots?
Not yet.
That's fine.
I think the tie-dye just evokes such a strong
Yeah, the swirly
90s
type.
swirl.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
Oh,
we got some bees.
We got some
We
love
got
for
some bees.
dots. There we go. Thanks for giving love to the bees, but we're still probably going with A. So while that's finishing up, which is now, we're doing swirls. Are you ready to start?
Oh my God! Oh, I cannot say that I'm not nervous.
You don't have to be. Cause see, watch. I'm gonna explain it.
All right,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
explain it. So all we're doing let's line up our markers really quickly.
Okay.
Let's just get these. Let's have a little chat about color theory, everybody.
Okay.
So
let's begin.
We want to do the beautiful rainbow, that lovely pride flag. So what we want to do is think about
My cheat sheet right here.
perfect.
Yep.
That's so good. Yes, keep that right there. So what we want to do is when we are laying down on colors and designing what these shoes are going to look like, we want to make sure that the colors that are near each other are complementary to each other. So you don't want to put oranges next to pinks because they don't really blend together to create a color. So like the standard primary colors, we want to make sure like red and pink are versions of each other, so they're going to blend very nicely. So as long as we stick to this beautiful rainbow, we're going to be golden. We've got pinks, reds, yellows, oranges. We got 2 greens because Sashi,
I love
color is
green.
green. It's going to be good. And then we got to finish it off with that purple and violet. It's going to be very easy.
All right.
Okay, so we're going to pick up our first marker. Are you ready?
Yes.
Should we start with this beautiful fuchsia?
I'm gonna fuchsia. All right.
Fuchsia.
Fuchsia it is.
Yeah, cheers me.
Cheers.
Okay.
Cheers. Oh, God.
No, it's gonna be easy, don't worry. Okay, let's start with a swirl. You ready? Let's just, we gotta commit. You gotta, it's always hard to dirty the first swipe of painting, of markers, anything. It's so hard to make a white canvas and start. It feels so permanent and like you're gonna ruin it. You can't ruin it, it's art. It's gonna be perfect and beautiful the way it comes out.
Okay.
So let's see. I think, let's start small. Let's start small. Let's do
Like
some fun swirls right here. We got this beautiful setup, this open area. Let's do just a little swirl.
Okay.
Right there, see? We got, just gonna color in those lines. So let's keep that patch by itself, and then maybe we'll do like a fun gradient down the side of the shoe.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I love it. Okay, so we're gonna take that pink. I'm gonna aim it this way for all of you at home.
Okay.
So you can just.
Okay, just make sure it's just pan in over there, not here.
Don't worry, don't worry. Okay,
right.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Open, and basically we're gonna do a swirl. You're just gonna do a little swirl.
Yes.
That's all you gotta commit to. A single swirl.
Swirl. Single swirl.
Single swirl. So tell me.
Say it 5 times.
Single swirl, single swirl, single swirl, single swirl, single swirl. Did I nail it? Oh my God, was that 5?
You did. She did.
I've been talking all day. My mouth is ready. That's a horrible thing to say on the internet. You're welcome.
All right.
Changing the subject. Please tell me all about your music life. How'd you get started?
Yes, I do music. I don't do crafts. So like that I can talk about.
Let's do a swirl.
Yes, a swirl. Okay. How do you do this while talking? You're right. It's difficult.
It's tough, right?
It's
so
difficult.
let's make it like a little.
I'm already doing
you're already doing
it.
it. Great. And we're gonna leave a little bit of room.
Is that
We're
okay?
gonna do that. Perfect.
All right. I got it.
I'm gonna do a little bit like that. Oh, beautiful. And then just commit to a swirl. Look at that. You did it.
I did it. I got a swirl.
You got a swirl. We
So
both
yeah.
got a swirl.
We got
Excellent.
it. We got it.
You did it.
I think I did. Okay. Well, I've been a musician all my life.
Next color.
Next color. Wait, are we doing that as well? Or like
Yes.
somewhere else?
Well, we can make it as thick as you want. Do you want to make a thick swirl?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No,
This is
I
the
think
fun
we're
part.
good.
This
I
is the
think we're
creative
good.
part.
I think we're good.
Okay, then let's. How about you tell me about music and I'll make mine thick so we can see the difference.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little thick swirl.
I'm like cheating.
You're what?
I'm like looking at yours because
See, I'm gonna do like a little hill.
All right.
There we go.
What about?
So when did you start playing music?
I started playing music when I was very little. I think my mom is actually in the chat right now.
Hi, Sashi's mom.
Yeah.
Hi, Sashi's
You know what
fam.
her handle is?
I do not.
Sashi's mom.
Well, there you go. No mistake in that.
Right. My mom actually taught me how to play guitar. She taught me like the basics of it, like when I was younger. I've been a musician ever since. I've never not do music. Like every other kinds of job that I've ever had has always been like music related. Let's just put it that way. And so I I'm from Indonesia, by the way. And you know, I did all the things like record with a big recording labels and stuff like that back home. I did in my hometown in Jakarta, and I moved to Bali at some point, which is a beautiful island. Yes, you should. I miss it so much.
How's your swirl?
I kind of like move away from the swirl already, but
that's okay. Hey, the wonderful thing is, this pole is really only for my shoe. You can deviate and have as much
what
fun.
you do, because like it's not going good.
Well, you said you already deviated. The creative spirit has already taken over you.
Yeah, it's true. Oh my God.
Yes. That's all it is. You immediately were like, no, I got a different idea.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but we'll see.
You do.
Right.
You do. You're already doing it.
Where was I? Okay, I moved to Bali.
Yes. Recording.
And, well, I recorded in Jakarta, and then I moved. With that was with a band. So I've been in the band all my life, right? And then I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired being one of four. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, interesting. You were like, I'm ready for the spotlight.
Well, not exactly. I'm just, you know, bored. I guess you've been in a band for a very long time, and then I was like, I'm gonna move to an island and leave the city life and just move on with my life.
Yeah.
And I did some island life and play solo. I learned how to loop, you know, because I play solo and I'm used to a band. So
yes, you're used to the full sound.
Exactly.
But you want full creative control now.
Yes.
Nice.
So I learned how to loop, and which, you know what? Someone made a point on the chat. I see.
Did?
In my stream, I have a loop cam.
You do.
That actually, it's a secret kind of way for me to to display my sneakers. Right?
Oh, that's genius.
Yes. So, I mean, we'll see.
So I'm also going to deviate, but we're going to keep that swirl. So I was doing all those fun things in the
It looks like
middle.
a sunset. It looks so pretty.
Perfect. I'm going to start just over here now. I'm going to fill in the rest of this space.
We are already
and
at
make
orange?
sure.
Okay.
I'm on yellow now.
God damn. Okay.
Don't worry. Just remember, when
it.
you're shifting up the colors, make sure to keep that color near the color it blends well with. So I was about to put it against this pink, which probably would have been okay, but I want to keep it near that orange because I really want to keep that sunset vibe.
Okay.
So I'm going to start adding that yellow over here. You're not going to mess it up. You're going to do great. And remember, this is a beautiful swirl, but we got a whole shoe. You don't have to add every color to this little spot.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
So we're just going to have a little fun right here. And I'm actually going to I'm going to jump ahead because I think this purple will also blend very nicely with this purple, that fuchsia. Yeah, see, I've got this space right here, and I want to add this purple now. Okay. Follow along as much as you need. Do you need help?
No.
Here, do we need a strategy talk? This is if I'm your petals. Push the right ones. What do you need?
So I'm looking at something.
Yeah, let me see.
I don't know.
You don't want to show me? Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so cool. It'll do like this wonderful sunset.
That's what I'm thinking.
I love it.
Maybe like the purple I will blend in with this one.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, add some purple.
Okay. I got this.
Let's mix it around.
I got this.
See, we're on the same page.
Okay.
This looping. How many pedals do you have?
Oh my goodness.
/ how many instruments do you play?
Good question.
People keep saying that to me today. I'm nailing it. Look at me.
My main instrument is the guitar, right? Because my mom taught me how to play guitar. I remember she tried to put me in a piano lesson when I was younger, but I don't think I'm a type that likes to be in a class.
Sure.
So
you like to learn by doing.
Yeah, but like you can't do that with a piano. You need the basics, right?
Sure. See, I don't know much about music at all. So this is an equal learning opportunity for me today. I am so excited to learn the ins and outs of music.
Yeah, probably like the biggest regret growing up is not to follow through on that piano lesson because I could have been multi-instrumentalist.
Wow.
But yeah, guitar is my main. I have a little keyboard, but I mostly use it for like MIDI, like, you know, the drum sounds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, how many pedals do I have?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
A lot. I'm gonna guess a lot.
Oh yeah, I play a mean shaker egg as well.
Shaker egg?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, everyone in chat. New favorite instrument is a shaker egg.
Yes.
Have you any of you played a shaker egg? That's
yeah.
sounds so fun.
That's probably like my main, but right now I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 pedals that I'm using on my stream right now.
Sure.
Yeah. One is a big looper, and the other is just, you know, addition to the sound, like a pedal that turns my guitar sound to a bass. So I have a bass, you know, without having a bass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
wow. Okay, so you have been a musician your whole life, but you also travel with your music.
Yes.
You performed on a cruise ship.
Correct.
For many years, right?
Yeah, well, 3, but yeah, many.
That's many.
That's many.
3 years. This is what I've got so far. We got a fun little thing. What was it
What
like?
do you think of mine?
I love it. It looks like, you know, those amazing 90s like graphics, those like big bold. It looks like that, and I'm so excited to see what it looks like when it's all blended.
Okay.
It kind of also
Should I
kind of
put,
looks like a
green
cat.
up here.
Yes, we should. That's
Okay.
what I was just about to say. Let's
really?
move on to the next bits. Absolutely.
Okay.
So I put a little green there, so I'm gonna pick 3 colors that kind of complement and mesh into that.
I think we're gonna like, okay. So this is the gradient, right? This 3,
we're gonna, while we're setting this up, we have some photos from your travels. I want you to tell me about them. I'm so excited.
Yes. I can talk about traveling all day long.
Yes.
Ooh. This is like one of my favorite places that I've been. This is actually Dubrovnik, Croatia.
Oh.
And that castle behind me was in Game of Thrones.
What?
That's Blackwater Bay.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's Blackwater Bay. That's one of my favorite places. Like, we were there during, obviously, like, it's almost winter, so it was pretty cold, but yeah.
That's so cool.
It was like I went to the hillside of it, and looking down is basically King's Landing is below me. So like, I love Game of Thrones, so I was kind of nerding out.
Yep. It's very good.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
Blackwater Bay.
Where else have you been?
This is also one of my favorite places. This is Rio, Brazil. And I got, that is a picture of me inside of a helicopter without a door.
No! Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought you were just like chilling on the edges. No!
Well,
that's amazing.
I was sweating.
Yes.
Chills. It was super scary. The helicopter is like smaller than an average car.
That's incredible.
But I got to do it, and it was super scary, but the view, it's like you just went over that Cristo Redentor, and you went over the Lava Vela, you know, the Copacabana beach. It's only 30 minutes, but it felt like hours.
Yeah.
It was scary. I have to say, it was really scary.
You are very brave.
Yeah.
Where's that?
This is Antarctica.
Oh.
I've been to
It
Antarctica.
looks cold.
It was cold, but you know what? In that same ship, I went from Antarctica all the way around South America, and I was in Seattle. I was here in Seattle for on that same ship.
That's
and
right there.
Seattle was colder than Antarctica that day.
Wow. Weird.
No, I'm not even kidding. It was. I remember it when I was here. We were only here for like what, 10 hours because it was a cruise stop, and I remember saying, this is so much colder than Antarctica because there's sun there, right? It's super sunny and then like it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're serving like hot cocoa on the deck. It was yeah. It's like penguins and sea lions. Like, it's amazing. One of the best things.
Like moment in life.
Right?
Wow. What was it like playing music? Like, obviously you get to travel, but what was it like performing on a cruise ship?
Well,
and living on a cruise ship?
First of all, it's not for everybody. You know, because when you work on a cruise ship, you travel for 6 months at a time. So you're away from your loved ones. But then, you know, if you find your loved ones on a cruise ship, right?
Yeah, can we tell the story now? Okay, you tell it.
Yeah, I met my wife on my cruise ship. She's my next door neighbor.
That's so romantic. That's so great.
Yeah. And it's kind of like, you know, it's a very, how do you say, like a controlled environment to live in? Because,
it's a bit like a summer camp.
Exactly, with 72 different nationalities. 70 plus, so like you learn a lot about, you know, so many different people around the world. I got a little bit training of like dealing with so many different kinds of people or like tourists and stuff because I lived in Bali before that. Right? So it's a tourist place.
I bet that affects the way you think, the way you love, the way you move, the way you behave, but I bet living with that many cultures and people and communities, how does that affect the way you created or made music, or did it?
Oh, for sure. Like, you know, you're basically exposed to so many different cultures and so many different way of thinking, so many different kind of like languages. Like I wrote a song called Mexico and it has a little tiny Spanish line in it, you know, like something like that. I also wrote a song about my travels. It's about my wife, like how funny life can be, you know, like one time you're in Antarctica, you see Rio, you see like Rome, you're everywhere, and then pandemic happened, and then you're stuck in Lincoln, Nebraska. You know, that's where I live right now. So, but yeah, it's life is funny. Traveling is absolutely fun. I miss it, but
but
found Twitch now.
That's what today is about. You found a different way to express and travel the world through your streams. What has it been like?
Different.
Transitioning from live performing to Twitch.
By the way, I'm gonna show you what I did.
I love it.
Right?
We had almost the exact same instinct. I started doing hearts. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, before we keep doing this.
Okay.
Am Twitching says sing for us. Spoiler a little bit later, we are actually going to get to, you're going to get to listen to one of your songs at the end of the episode.
Yes, the one that I just told you about.
Yes, that's what we're going to play today.
Yes.
So you guys make sure to stick around because we're going to listen to it at the end of the show. And you also just premiered a new song yesterday.
This is the best rom-com ever.
It is. Jorlana, you're absolutely right. Yeah. I would absolutely watch a rom-com on it. We need to bring back Love Boat. But make it beautiful and queer and inclusive and just all this beautiful romance.
Yes.
There's some buff lemons going through chat.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know what that emote is from, but I love it. Okay, before we continue. Perfect. I was just gonna say, let's start doing a gradient down this beautiful side.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I'm following the color, right? I'm listening.
You're doing so good.
I'm very nervous.
I am so happy and impressed that you've just kept going. That is my favorite thing, is to just kind of see where it takes you. But now we need to talk while you're doing that. Don't stop doing what you're doing.
Okay.
But I need to see Jedi now. I have purposely not seen Jedi because I want to see. There's Jedi! Please tell me everything about your beautiful family. Look at this dog.
That's little Jedi Boom.
Oh, Jedi Boom. And their name is Jedi because you were born on May 4th, right?
Yes.
May the 4th be with you.
Yes, I'm an official Star Wars baby.
So good.
Right? We got, Jedi joined our family last year, so we just celebrate his Gotcha Day. Yeah,
I love
on
celebrating
June 10th.
Gotcha
Yes.
days.
So he's a little over a year old, and we got him as a puppy.
CD6 just said my heart just dropped. What a good dog, KB Tibbs.
Yeah,
Yes.
he is the best boy. He's also look at the little Jedi emote over there, right?
Oh my gosh,
In the
even
chat?
littler, baby.
That was like about 3 months old Jedi, and someone and
That's
my
a
my
baby
friend
right
made
there.
like, hey, I made an emote of Jedi. You can use it in your
that's
in
so
your channel if you want.
sweet.
I'm like, yes. So he's sort of like the mascot of my stream.
Good. We
Yeah.
all need a good mascot.
He
Oh,
can.
I think I know who our mascot is.
Oh.
I think it's Puppet Gina. Is Puppet Gina our mascot, chat? Yes or no? Throw it in chat. Is Puppet Gina our mascot? I'm the living puppet, and she's the puppet that's being held up literally by wine. If you don't know that, she's got a wine bottle holding her up.
Oh wow.
And she's
I love
clinging
her.
to that crown for dear life.
You're gonna put the shoes on her, right?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think she needs to have some exploration time. It's gonna be good. Yes, absolutely. Perfect. Let's rapid fire. Just throw color on here.
Yes.
As much as we
Okay.
want. Like
Okay.
I want the creative energy to have zero hesitation. And while we're doing that, you in chat are gonna help us because we took out these beautiful laces and we want you to tell us what color laces we're gonna put back in them. So if you are gonna go for neutrals, we're gonna spam A. If you're gonna go for the pinks, you're gonna spam B. If you're gonna go for yellows and greens, you're gonna spam C. And if you want these purples and blues and teals, you're gonna spam D. And we're gonna take the top two if we wanna do some opposites. You let us know. So get spamming, and we're gonna rapid
spamming.
fire color. Oh, there we go.
What do you think? It's like I follow it.
Oh, I love
Right?
the zigzag. That's such a good
Okay.
idea.
I got.
I'm going for a stripe.
I don't know if I
stripe
want to do the
motif.
inside.
The inside.
I
Oh, you
kinda
mean like the
feel
tongue?
No. This like the.
Oh, you don't have to.
Right?
You don't have to.
It would
You've
be
got
like a
it.
good
You can do one
contrast.
side.
Okay. What I have? What?
Blues. Blue is the
Blues?
winner. What's the second winner? Should we do double? Let us know in chat right now. Should we do two? Should we do blues and whatever the second winner was as well? Let's see.
Okay.
Pinks and yellows were tied.
Pinks and yellows are tied.
Interesting. So I say we get to decide if you want one or the other. I'm gonna say blues one. You said. Let's see. We'll get to that and we'll pick blues one and pinks and
No,
yellows.
it's funny. Nobody picked neutrals, huh?
No neutrals. We're keeping it. We're keeping it colorful
keeping it
today.
pride.
And you know what?
I'll wear
That's
this again.
totally okay.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I need this cheat sheet.
Yes or no? Okay, we got a second poll. We brought that up. Yes or no? Two colors, or we should stay with just the blues and purples. You let us know. Should we do opposites or not? Let us know. I'm gonna keep putting them down. We're doing yes. I already see it. We're going for yes, and I'm here for it. I'm kind of just doing these fun geometric shapes. I think you nailed it with that. It seems to be really fun, and I'm just coloring in these. Boom, boom, boom.
That's the brand. Boom, boom, boom.
Perfect. I'm loving this. We've got this, and now we got some greens. I'm gonna head down here. So yeah, we're just doing some fun, laying down some color, because it's all gonna get wiggled around once we start adding that alcohol. The crafting kind. It's not the glug 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 kind. It's not the kind keeping our mascot up. It's the crafting kind. Oh, I'm gonna mix it up. Ooh, I don't know what that shape is, but I like it.
I'm like trying to do it delicately, but I keep forgetting that it's gonna be like blend.
It's gonna blend.
But I think I got it.
I think you've got it too. You've been getting it.
Okay.
And the more fun shapes we do, it's all just gonna literally come out in the wash. It's gonna be very
already
fun.
kind of like.
I think this is where I'm gonna stop.
What?
For this shoe,
Uh-huh.
I kind of like just keeping the kicks in the back. So it's like business in the front.
Yeah, that's what
party
I was
in
thinking.
the back.
Yeah.
It's a mullet shoe. Oh, I like it. I still like the zigzags. You're killing it.
My hands are like shaking.
Perfect. Okay, well, we're gonna come back in just a minute. We're gonna throw the rest of this ink down, and then we're gonna get to the fun part and see how it starts mixing it up. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna keep talking about all this amazing traveling and dogs and music and all that fun stuff. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. We'll see you after the break.
I am the myth. I am the glory you seek. I am the island. And the island is me. I am the rage, the destruction. I am Eternum. And Eternum is me.
Welcome back, friends. We have just finished inking all of our shoes. We're kind of going with the fun party in the back, business in the front. And I'm excited because this is the fun part. If you've just joined us, we're making tie-dye shoes. We've got SashiBOOM in the house. It's been very fun. We're hanging out, we're talking about travel, and we're talking about so many things. We're talking about romance. We've had such a lovely day. And look at this bad boy. So we've got the stripes on the side. I kind of went with, we're going with that 90s theme. And then in the back, we got that beautiful swirl. And we put some hearts, because happy Pride, everyone. And then same on the other side. Bam, bam, bam. And now, we're gonna take the alcohol ink. I'm excited.
This is like, wait.
Yes.
Masking?
Yes. Haha. See? You're nailing the crafting.
I'm learning.
You're already, the vibes have taken over. Yeah, this is where we're gonna bring in that masking tape. And we're gonna just tape off. So we have this lovely, if you, at home, if you wanna just tape off this side, you can. The alcohol can sometimes bleed down, and if you want these nice clean rim, you can tape it off. But we also have this lovely little leather bit, and I think we're gonna take that off too to make sure that that stays nice and clean. So here we go. If you want some masking tape, I'm gonna rip some off for you. There we go. There you go. And I'm gonna just kinda lay it, I'm not gonna like make it perfect. I'm gonna really just make sure that, because the alcohol is going to seep down into the fibers. So it should be okay to kind of just leave it a little messy, and we can always lift it up out of the way as needed. So I'm just gonna quickly do that. And we're gonna do it on the other side. So basically, you see this fun little stripe right there? This leather, we wanna protect it. We want it to stay nice and crisp. So we're gonna just tape it off.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
This is nerve-wracking right here.
Why? Is this? This is the easy part. This is just taping it off.
Yeah, for me, like, I remember growing up, like, scared of art class.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, even if it's just coloring or stuff like that, I'm like, I think all of my, like, creative bones went to my music. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, my partner at home is terrified of paint because it's permanent. He won't do it. He freaks out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Like me too.
Speaking of your music again, I really want to talk about your community because you started streaming last year.
Yes.
For the first time.
Yes.
And
February
of last year, and you've so quickly grown, which is not a surprise to me. You're absolutely lovely. You're so talented, but your community found you and supported you, and you found it because you were in quarantine on the cruise ship. And then
From the cruise ship.
From the cruise ship,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
And you got to play on front page to how many people?
I think we peaked at 22,000 people at
Holy
that one night.
But Jesus.
I know. It was insane. And someone in the chat mentioned, I think one of my mods mentioned, like, this is like the size of Madison Square Garden. And I'm like, why do you have to tell me that during the stream? Because I'm freaking out right now. But
that's amazing.
Yeah.
You played live for Madison Square Garden-sized amount of audience.
Yeah.
For Pride.
For Pride. Yeah, Twitch highlighted me like the first week of Pride, which is nice, you know, like because all of the rainbows in my channel, like all the emotes that you see, like, you know, the boom hearts and everything.
Boom hearts.
That's been there all year long. It's not my Pride emotes. It's
Sure.
like,
It's just
you know, yeah. So I do celebrate my community. We celebrate Pride.
Yeah.
All the time, but. You know, we have a special month. Why not?
Why not?
So
that's what we're doing today.
Yeah, Twitch highlighted me in the front page, and I feel like that was like a big break for me, you know.
Wow.
I think I've gained, that 1 week that I was in front page, I gained about 4,000 followers, which is just it was crazy. And the people that saw me on the front page came back and joined the community, which is...
Yes!
That's the beauty of it, you know, like they actually came back. So
yes, of course they did.
And joined the community, not just, you know, watching me for a day and then nowhere to be found.
Like Boom fam, thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
You're all wonderful. All right. Now we're at the fun part. How you feeling?
Oh
you
my
ready?
God, oh my God.
Are you ready to make this stuff
almost.
blend? Don't worry. We're gonna transition over to me, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna
okay, go ahead.
Don't worry. We're gonna take this one step at a time. So I'm gonna start where we first went, because this is probably the most dried. Woo! And we went these little applicator bottles. You can use a squirt bottle, little droppers. We just went with this today.
Okay,
and we're gonna start. Are you ready? Oh! Wait, let's do it together. Let's do it together.
Is
and
this
while we're
open
dropping,
or?
Yeah.
It's already open.
See, it opens like these.
Ah,
like
got it.
little thing.
Got it. The little thing.
So tell me, what's it been like being? How has Twitch been? How has it been as an LGBTQ? All of the beautiful letters.
Yeah.
I feel like there's so many incredible people. What's it been like for you?
At the end of the day, it is the internet.
Yes.
Right. So like you need to have a safety precaution for like the moderation thing or. Okay.
We're gonna do it together.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
3.
Where are we starting?
I'm starting at the back.
With the swirl?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Yeah, you need to do like extra.
Oh my gosh, it's already starting. See how it's starting to bleed already?
Why is it not coming out?
Okay, what I think we're gonna do is it's gonna beep 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 like this. Like these.
I'm scared.
Don't be scared. This is the easy part. You just gotta, just like that.
Oh my God!
Look at it, it's already starting to spread. Look how fun. And then, yeah, I'm gonna do the side now. We're gonna kind of however much you want to
they're
soak it
very
is kind of how much it's going to spread.
Okay, got it. Oh, it looks nice.
Good. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Ah, those are good noses, right?
yes.
Perfect.
That's great.
Okay, so
Okay,
how
the
has it
blue.
been
Yeah,
on
like,
Twitch? Transitioning, what's it like not having a live audience? Like the energy of it. Obviously, your community is
Oh, I think it's fine. Okay.
what's what?
I think it's fine without the leather.
Yeah,
the leather.
it's really just to be extra safe if you want to be.
It's weird at first, you know.
Yeah.
You're talking. You know I grew up as a musician. I grew up quote unquote on stage, right? So
Yeah.
the energy of the people watching you is it's what you're feeding off, right?
Yeah.
And with Twitch, in the beginning, I was like, I'm playing in front of the camera. I don't hear the applause
Yeah.
that you usually have, and it's hard. It's hard to just change your mindset to like, this is the thing. But then I learned how to like. The chat is basically what to say. Like the chat is basically there. They sit there with you throughout my 3-hour, 4-hour performance,
Yeah.
and they didn't do anything else. So cool. Look at that. How about that?
We're gonna let these dry and keep spreading. Look how cool. We're gonna work on the next one.
I think
Ready?
I did good.
Yeah. This one's rapid fire. You already know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Except chat. This is where you guys come in again. For me. Don't worry.
Okay,
Don't worry.
okay.
You can do your design, whatever's best. But for me, you know what's coming. Are we doing identical shoes or are we doing the opposite? And by opposite, I mean just doing a different design. So throw it up in chat if you want the shoe to look identical and we have the exact same shoe, business in the front, party in the back. You're gonna spam A for Sam, or Sam. No, I love you, Sam. But you're gonna spam A for same. And if you want the shoe, its partner to be different, spam that B, baby.
Opposite.
The opposite. So check it out.
Okay. By the way, this poll is for her.
This is for me. This is for me. Sashi is allowed to do as she wants with her shoe. This is just for me. Perfect.
All right. I think everybody wants to do you.
All right. Oh,
because
different is winning for me.
capable.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to. This is that time. I'm gonna let it happen. So you know what I'm gonna do? Business in the back, party in the front. We're gonna just do the opposite, so it's like take front and back. I think that's fun.
That is.
What do you think?
Fun.
Chat, let me know. Should I do business in the back, party in the front this time, or just do a fun little different design in the back? Different,
I'm thinking.
because no two rainbows are the same. That's true.
What am I thinking?
What are you thinking? What's the thing today?
I think. Okay, so when I stream.
Yes.
I told you about the loop cam.
Yes.
So it kind of display my shoes, right? And the angle's from here, so I cannot mess this side up.
No, you can't.
Because this is what y'all gonna see.
All right, I'm gonna decorate the
What am I
tongue.
gonna do? What am I gonna do?
I was about to say something. I'm not gonna do it, and I'm calling it out.
Okay. I got it.
Are you committed?
Yes.
We're good.
We're good.
Rapid
We're good.
fire. Let's go. Bam. I'm gonna just have some fun.
Like this, like, okay.
You just like what? You like it? It's coming out?
I'm biased about green. I just love green. So like,
Do green.
yeah, I'm gonna do
Do a
it.
bunch
I'm
of
gonna do it.
green.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'm gonna do some fun spirals up on the tongue.
Yeah.
Make it nice and colorful. All right. So, where's your favorite place that you've ever gotten to visit? Because I'm still not over how many places have you been?
About 40-something countries, probably.
40 countries. Oh my God.
If you're counting countries.
I am.
Yeah.
That's a metric of a thing we can count.
Right? Probably. Like in this ship that I went to Antarctica with, that one contract got me to about 20 different countries.
Wow. What has it been like? Not of like such a drastic change from your previous lifestyle.
It's different. Like, you know, like both my wife and I, we met on the ship, so we travel a lot. Even before that, she's a circus artist. Yeah.
Tell me. She's an
aerialist.
Oh.
She flies. She's a contortionist.
Oh my
So
gosh.
basically do it. She's a ballet dancer. She's like all the things. That's how I met.
I'm sweating just thinking about how much exercise that requires. You must be so buff. That's incredible.
Yeah, she's fit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I love aerialists.
I've never seen an aerial performance before I met her.
No.
So it was like, I knew it was on the ship. I didn't even know there's a fully functioning theater on the ship, right? And I got to my ship and was like, oh my God. I didn't know. I've never been on a cruise ship before I got on my first contract. And so it was kind of like a shock.
Wow.
But yeah, we travel a lot. So like being stuck during the pandemic, especially in a landlocked state.
Yeah.
Because I'm based out of Nebraska. It's kind of like, you know, it's hard. We're trying to move out, back to the coast. But yeah, Twitch has been my window to see the world now, you know, like it has been because like the community, they're like most of them, like, you know, from Europe and Asia and
yeah,
the
you have
United
a big
States.
Community in Germany. We've
Yeah.
been talking about this.
I don't know, these people, it's what, like 2 a.m. over there, and then like I see some of the names.
Germany,
like,
hello. Thanks for being here. Thanks for staying up so late for us. It's
Guten Nacht.
important.
Guten Nacht.
I used to live in Germany.
Really?
Yes. I was a very small baby at the time, but I did live there. I have, like, obviously my first ever memories that I can remember are of Germany, and it was absolutely beautiful. And
nice.
I would love to go back one day. I have had that itch in my feet, as they say, for so long. I love to travel, and I haven't gotten to travel much in any meaningful way. So we're going to talk about, I want to talk about it. Chat, we're going to throw another poll up. We're going to do it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Where should Sashi travel next? And also, where should I travel next? Because I'm gonna go too.
Yeah. She's coming with me.
I'm gonna come with.
Yep.
If Sashi should go to New Zealand, which you've been to before, we're gonna spam A for New Zealand. Japan, which I love, for B.
I've never been.
We got hands up from crew for Japan.
Yes.
If you want Sashi to go back home to Bali, spam C. And if we should visit Greece for the first time, we're gonna spam B. We're gonna have that sangria by the beach. What was we said? Blue and what was the other thing? Oh, stairs. Blue
a
and
lot
stairs.
Of stairs. A lot of stairs. So I don't know about that.
What'd you write? Yes! Please show camera. I love this. This is great. And also, CD6, thanks for the gift sub. If you've been sending out gift subs, thank you so much.
Let's go.
That's so kind of you, spreading that love around. I'm just going off on this design right now. I'm kind of enjoying this. So far, Japan and Greece are tied right now.
Well,
that's exciting.
My wife and I has always wanted to go to Japan. Like, you know, we love sushi. We love sushi.
I also love sushi. So, Japan and Greece tied. It is an even split.
That's great. Nobody wants me to come home. My mom would be...
Maybe that's the 12%. Maybe Sashi's mom was like,
Maybe
please
that's
come
my
home.
Mom. Please come home.
None for New Zealand. That's wild to me. But let's talk about the winners. Sushi. I've been to Japan. It was absolutely gorgeous.
I can imagine. Because
I will go back literally anytime.
Yeah, we love Japanese food. I actually cook a lot of Japanese food. Like I cook a lot. I love to cook.
Oh,
so like
good.
a lot of like the staple that we have in our house is actually like, you know, but the basic Japanese cooking thing. So like it's kind of like
amazing. I want you to cook for me, but we're gonna do a tiebreaker because we can't go to two places at once. We need to the one that Sashi's going to next, and she can't go to both. So hey, fight it out.
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Well, everything, everywhere, all at once. So we're just gonna go to all of them, and you're just gonna.
No,
you're gonna say which one.
I do wanna know.
Which one are we gonna flash to sideways first, and then simultaneous? Oh, it's an instant Japan for that almost. Yeah. I'm grabbing a little.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa. What? How's it going?
It's like 50-50 now. Look at that.
What? Oh, oh my gosh. Oh, we've got Japan and Greece. A or B. What's it gonna be? I love it. Okay. How's it feel? What do you think? I went for like a fun Art Deco design.
Whoa.
I'm digging that. Okay, we're still. No, are you guys gonna do it to me? I'm done. I'm leaving. There's a door under here. Goodbye. 50-50 split. I love you all. And how dare you? I'm so happy. You have no idea how happy that makes me. Well done. Well done. So I guess we are just going to have to pull a Everything Everywhere All at Once because I guarantee they're not going to break that tie ever. Don't make us choose.
They know I want my sushi.
Good. We absolutely need sushi.
So you say you really want to go to New Zealand?
I do.
I went to Hobbiton and it was fantastic.
That's what we want to do. My sister and I have been planning to go. That wanderlust has been in our bodies for so long. That was a thing that like really we were sisters, and then we watched Lord of the Rings, and we became soulmates.
Yeah. My first tattoo is an elfish one.
We're gonna get one. I love it. You've got some beautiful ink. Speaking of the ink we're doing here, you have some incredible ink.
Thank you.
You went to Hobbiton. Please tell me everything about it. I want to go so bad.
Do you know that it's in a real sheep farm?
I love sheep.
It's still cool. Like a functioning sheep farm over there. So it's kind of like it's in the middle of nowhere. So yeah,
I'm ready.
Cool. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You don't have to be ready. I want to get it while my ink is fresh. I want to see what happens.
Oh, that's yeah.
Hold on. Whoops! I almost put the wrong top on. Hee hee. Okay, I'm gonna dry my hand off.
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Tell me about these sheep. Tell me about these amazing sheep.
So apparently Peter Jackson, when he was trying to look for the place to make that movie, he basically took a helicopter and just fly around that area. It's like rolling greens. It's like super nice and plenty of sheep. Okay, the plural for sheep is sheep.
It's just sheep.
Yep.
Sheep is sheep.
I did not know that. But yeah, and then they picked that place, and the owner, his initial reaction was like, no.
The owner of the sheep?
Yeah, the owner of the farm. and then his son is younger and knows who, a fan of Peter Jackson and the book. And he was like, Dad, no, like we have to, like this is important.
Yeah,
and they did. Jackson, so I'm glad that they did, and they actually Hobbiton. They actually, after the first 3 movies, after the Lord of the Rings 1, 2, 3, they actually took down all of the thing. And then because they didn't think that it could be like a attraction, and then they rebuilt it when they made Hobbiton. This story, like I heard from.
Oh, look at. Oh, you already got ahead of me. You already did this.
What?
Oh,
wait, you haven't?
I did.
Okay, yeah, I did.
I didn't see you do it. You were so quick.
I was like,
look at you.
Yeah.
Look at the boom. The boom is so cool. It looks like sound waves. It looks like it literally is like a boom, sound waves. Your shoe is so musical. It's just inside of your soul. That's so cool.
I like it. I like it. Thank you. Oh my God. Like, I'm glad I will never do this in my own time, by the way. So, like, I'm glad.
That's so exciting. I'm so happy. Have you not crafted much in your life?
No.
Outside of school
I am
and
not.
stuff?
Like, I can't, I always say, like, I can't even draw a straight line.
You don't need to. That's the good
But yeah,
thing.
that's why, like, there's no straight line.
There's no straight lines. And who needs straight when you have pride? That's all I'm gonna say. Heck yeah.
Yes.
Now, we talked about this earlier, everyone. We got some shoelaces. We're gonna let these bleed a little bit. Get them out. Oh, look at that one.
I love that. That like a
This
paint
tongue,
splatter.
I'm very happy with. This is pretty cool. It's looking pretty nice. So, we had blues win.
Okay.
So let's pick a color. What do you want to go for? I want to let you pick first. What do you think's the vibe of your first shoe? Because I think we're gonna do a split.
You know what?
Yeah.
This is Twitch color.
That is Twitch color. That's exactly Twitch color. You are so right.
So that's how I'm gonna do that.
I'm gonna go for. I really like
this one or two.
Purple. I'm gonna go for this purple.
Oh.
I think this is probably two.
Okay.
But we're not doing them together. So let's open this bad boy up. Okay. Bam. Let's lace our first one. Are you ready?
No straight lines.
There we go.
Yeah.
Here. No straight lines. We don't
There
need that.
we go.
And I'm gonna take my first shoe. I'm gonna start lacing it up.
Okay. So, is this like, okay.
It's okay. It's not gonna bleed onto it. It's been. These are gonna dry for a little bit, and we don't gotta worry about it. Oh, my heart's spread out. My heart's spread out all over the world.
That's nice.
Very nice. Amazing. When was the last time you went back home? When was the last time you got to visit? No one voted for it except your mom.
Yeah.
But
my sister's getting married in November, so I might go home for that.
Congratulations to your sister.
Thank you. I haven't been home since October 2020.
Nice.
So it's been a while.
How have you been enjoying Seattle? This is only my third time ever being here. Today.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
This show has brought this beautiful, beautiful place to my life. I can't wait to stay longer. I'm usually just here for the show, and I'm going to cancel some of my flights so that I stay here longer. It's that beautiful
Going to cancel.
The Pacific Northwest is gorgeous.
Yeah.
It stays.
I get to see the mountain yesterday, which is some people saying like, oh, we haven't been able to see that for like weeks, and then it just cleared up apparently yesterday. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we both went for purple. No one went for blue. Maybe I'll do the next one blue. We'll do purple and blue. I like it.
Is it purple and blue?
Well, the blues won outright, and I was gonna do a double.
Got it.
Because we went for different vibes.
Got it.
But no, it's like so bright here all day. The sun didn't set until like 9 o'clock. There's so much day for activities.
It was on the high 90s back in Nebraska, so I'm kind of like, it's nice here.
You said there's tornado warnings?
Oh yeah, we got a.
When are you moving?
We got a couple of them. Soon, hopefully.
That's too scary for me. I can't do tornadoes.
We didn't see. We got the warning, but we didn't really like have the actual. I've never seen one.
Never. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Everyone, knock on wood right now.
I mean, I grew up watching Twister, right? So like, I kind of like.
Chat. Have you seen the classic 90s movie, Twister?
Yeah.
It is Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt.
Yes.
Is great. I love it. They make the tornado roar like a dinosaur, which is apparently a sampling of a camel. There's like a bunch of samples in it for the sound of the Twister tornado. It's wild. Throw some fun chat facts.
Look at this.
Look at that. Look at this. If you're just joining us, we've been making tie-dye shoes. Check them out. They're beautiful and rainbow and happy. We got some swirls in the back. I'm gonna remove this tape so you can see
squirrel.
it. We got some squirrels in the back, and
that's
all this
Jedi's
is just
favorite animal.
Squirrels? That makes sense.
They are like
Oh, it's the bad kind of favorite animal.
Bad kind of favorite, yep.
So while this is staying wet, so all this is still wet, it's just gonna keep blending and mixing together, and it's gonna look even cooler. And if you wanna make this an all-day project, you can. You can just keep waiting for it to dry, layering, splotching it.
Yeah.
You can keep adding until it's exactly the way you want, because that alcohol is just gonna keep diluting and making it look awesome. The cool thing I wanna highlight right now, zoom in right here, because look, the dye seeped into the threads.
I know, it's so pretty.
Oh, can you see that? We've got, it's like yellow on that side, green, and we've got some blue and purple down here. It's really intense in person. I don't quite know if it's showing up on camera perfect, but it's really neat in person. It's great. And next, let's do this.
Are you gonna use this, or?
I'm gonna go for a blue. Let's see, what do you think? I think this one. I'm gonna go for blue. Bam, bam, bam. You can do green. You haven't done a green. Green's your favorite.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's do a green.
The lime?
Yes.
Let's do a lime.
So for people out there, I want to bring it back to your
People out
music
there.
because we're gonna listen to your song very, very soon.
Right.
For people out there who are just maybe starting to do music or intimidated by music, what are some advice that you would give to a sort of new musician who's maybe afraid to start putting their art out there on a place like Twitch, available for judgment and eyeballs and listeners?
Yeah. I think like the first step would be like believing what you're saying in your music and believing what you're doing first.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you believe in, I always feel like if you believe and if you like not just keep the authenticity of like your art, I think you feel the same way, right?
Yeah.
People will understand, and people will accept it, like receive it the way you want them to receive, you know?
Intention.
Yeah, the intention. Because
yeah,
there's so many ways to see an art form. You know, music is an art form, and there's a lot of different perspective. Like, say, you know, you write a song about this, but other people could have like, oh, but this speaks to me about this different.
Yeah, that's kind of like
story.
what Ben was saying earlier. The sort of letting it, not being able to necessarily control the meaning that people interpret.
Absolutely.
But letting the feeling happen to them.
The reason I say that, you know, it's very important to believe in what you are going to put out there is important, because once you put it out there, people will like do their own interpretation for it.
Yeah.
So as long as you're true to it, it doesn't matter what other people interpret, you know? Like I that's how I feel, and that's how I've been, you know, rolling.
That's great. How's your shoes coming? Oh, I love the green.
Yeah.
That looks so good with the purple.
Yes.
Those were when I was growing up, like lime green and purple were my colors.
Really?
That's what I...
Yeah. This is actually, you know what?
What?
This is actually my brand color, which is really weird.
Really?
I didn't even think of it when I picked it up, but I guess
Twitch and Boom.
I know, right? Yeah.
You know what I didn't think about?
What?
The fact that his shoelaces cover all of the hard work I just did.
Maybe it should have been white. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah,
like
but it's
lighter
still
blue. Lighter blue.
Should I redo it? No. Oh, maybe.
Okay.
We'll see. I also might. You know what? I'm gonna be a cool kid. And you know, I used to have the high tops when I was a teenager, but I would only do this section, and then I would leave the tongue out and like floop it forward,
that is
so I felt cool.
That's what cool kids do. Yeah. I'm not
That's
one.
about
so.
I'm gonna leave it just like that. It looks like a beautiful. You know what? I didn't even realize I did a literal rainbow. We got the arches.
Oh,
Look at that.
yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. We can't see some of it behind the thing, but I did it. I made a rainbow.
I'm there. I'm almost there. I'm like a tight kind of sneakers.
Oh, you like them nice tight.
I like them
what?
nice
Okay, what got you into sneakers? Like, what is it about sneakers?
Well, I've always been a tomboy. So like when everyone like wearing heels and stuff, like I've never been that girl. So like I love my sneakers. I used to play a little bit of basketball growing up. I'm tiny, I know, but like we're all tiny over there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Look how good.
Let's go.
I'm excited. Look at how good that looks. And it's just gonna keep getting better. You know what? I'm even gonna do this. I'm gonna wet some of it because you can. You can keep adding. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, let that thing spread more. So what I'm going, look at that. Look at that. It looks like a little dragon. Oh.
Do you think if I add like yellow here is gonna be brown? Is it? It is. Is it?
Let's figure it out. We're gonna keep discussing all these beautiful things, and we're gonna cut to break, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna keep talking. So don't go anywhere. We'll see you after the break. Bye.
Homelander lost his mind.
What's this?
Makes you a soup for 24 hours. You're gonna need it.
The whole point of what we do is that no one should have that kind of power.
We're all we've got. It's up to us.
By the hero's end.
Once upon a time, 2 plane crashes were staged. All of the victims were dosed and stranded on 2 islands. 8 on one, 8 on the other. Though that number was subject to change.
This is a new age.
Have you noticed any new vibes between some of the people here?
We all started wanting to be things. We wanted to be men. But the truth is, some of us were becoming monsters.
We're not alone here.
We couldn't see them. We could hear them.
There is no question they imploded.
She's gone! It is my fault!
You ever feel like you were up against something relentless?
I am you. Everything that you have been through, the same thing happened to me.
Don't scream.
This is only the beginning.
Wait, you're doing this live?
Saikuno, this is it. You've got it.
Say hi to the people, Carl.
Today we're playing solitaire.
This is something crazy.
This is the place to be.
Chat is going absolutely well. The bomb height.
Let's go.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Welcome back. We've just finished making our tie-dye shoes. They're looking great. I wanna look at this. I added some more alcohol and to the shoe, not to myself. And look at that, it started bleeding even more. And mixing all that, look at those stripes. I love it. So you can just keep adding. It's awesome. Let's check in with your shoes. How are they doing?
I got carried away.
Perfect. Crafts you should get carried away with.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at them with your crown.
Right?
You look like the coolest kid ever.
Like a unicorn?
Like a unicorn. Absolutely. It looks so good. I love these so much. They bring me so much joy. Have they brought you joy, Sashi?
Yes. The laces definitely adds like
so much personality.
Yeah.
So much
absolutely.
pop.
So much pop.
I feel like I want to go do a sport. I don't know why. They look like sport shoes. Like, I feel like I need to be... That's a sport to me, isn't
right?
it?
I mean, everything outside is sport to me.
Yeah. All right, these are our shoes. I think they're beautiful. We're celebrating Pride today. Today and all month and all year and every year. So let us know in chat. How are you celebrating Pride? Are you doing parades? Are you staying at home? Where are your feet and/or wanderlust taking you? How was today? See, it wasn't so scary.
It wasn't.
No.
Okay, I had fun.
Good.
I was like, art always scares me, but that was. I guess you just have to do it, you know,
Yeah.
right? You just have to
The moment I let you fly, you just didn't like your beautiful aerialist wife, like you just flew. You just didn't need any more instruction. You immediately started doing my thing and was like, oh, now let's pick up the masking tape. Don't need me at all. You just immediately let the creative spirit take hold. It's very cool. Like, look at that on camera. Look how good they look. You just look
at that.
Slick and fancy.
Yeah.
And we got these cool, super cool laces. Thanks for picking that out. And thank you at home, everyone who participated in polls. It's been super fun. I like this combination of the like bam, bam.
The tongue thing is brilliant.
It's pretty fun. I wish
it's brilliant.
It did get a little covered up, but I don't. So going to Pride Parade with friends, lots of dancing will be had.
Ooh,
yes.
Pride Parade.
We could dance in these shoes. We did the safety dance
Yeah,
earlier.
of course.
Are you a big dancer?
Absolutely not.
No, not even to your own music. You don't put on your headphones.
You know
and
what?
just-
I can dance like waist up.
Oh,
Like chair dance.
You
I
plant
can do
the
that.
hips, and it's all in the arms.
Yeah, but like once I stand up, I have 2 left feet, I think.
That's all right. Sometimes a goofy dance is the best dance.
Yeah.
So I've very much enjoyed making this
me
with
too.
you. And we have a special thing that we're doing on the show called the Frankencraft. It is going to result in a cursed object. And last week, Kenji gave our lovely community the option to decide what thing, material, concept, idea that you're gonna give me. And at the end of our series, I'm gonna put everything together and make this Frankencraft. So last week, Kenji gave me either spherical or framed, and the chat went with framed.
Okay.
So my question to you is, what 2 things would you like to pose to chat to contribute to the cursed object?
Since we're doing colors,
Yeah.
let's do like gradient
Gradient, beautiful.
and music.
Of course, music. Yeah, and I get to interpret that however I want.
Right? Yes.
So if you want gradient, spam A, and if you want music for SashiBOOM, spam B. Those are the 2 perfect things that are representative of you that you could give.
Absolutely.
Just like color and music. You're such a colorful spirit. I love
That's
this.
why I wear a lot of black.
Because you shine through. You can't overwhelm the senses. Music Lover 90, cursed object. Yes, I'm going to have to take 12 individual things. We've got metal from our first guest, John Hare, over at Burroughs Forge, and Kenji Newmont the Nummy gave us framed. So we have metal and framed, and now we might add gradient or music. It's up to you. Oh,
Look at
and music is
that.
already winning by a landslide. And I think that's probably it. I think that's going to stay there. So we got music, we've got metal, we've got frame, and we've got music. I'm pretty okay with that. That's already seeming pretty cohesive.
I mean, music is just, it's
so wide.
So wide. You can do anything.
It's up to my interpretation. Will it make noise or will it look like music? That's
What?
Oh.
Wait, what looks like music?
I know, right? Like synesthesia. You can, maybe I'll try to, there's, no spoilers. I'm in it, I'm getting creative. Yeah, this has been great. My creative mind is a flame. I have flames on the side of my face, but in a good way. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. This is fun.
It's been so fun. I'm so glad you think that crafting was fun.
Yeah.
You were so nervous.
You changed my mind. You
Yay.
changed my mind.
Yay! It's easy. You don't have to be scared of anything. I will try. I'm promising you. I'm gonna try to learn an instrument.
Shaker egg.
Shaker egg. We gotta get some shaker eggs. You know what else you know what I could play?
Ooh.
Which is similar to a shaker egg. We got slinky noise.
You know
Let's hear.
what?
What?
That would be that sound in a loop.
Oh! You gotta take one home and do a loop. Just that. That's a cool sound. And we got some wiggles. Just smacked myself in the face a little bit, but it didn't hurt. No, that's a cool idea. I'm into this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell everyone where they can keep following and supporting and sharing with you.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitch, SashiBOOM, or like I have a website, it's SashiBOOM.com, and all of my links are there.
All of the links.
Yeah.
So please go follow her. She makes wonderful music, and we're going to hear a little bit of it in a minute. And if you at home want to do this craft, we're going to throw the QR code in just a second. But first, I want to say thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to follow you on your journey in the world.
Yes.
So if you want to do this craft at home, we're going to throw that QR link up on top, and you can do what you want to hang out. We've got such a fun time, and if you want to do this craft at home after the show, please tag me in it. Please tag Crown. We want to know what you got going on. We want to see all the things you craft, even if it's not this. But if it is this, awesome. Use that QR code. And I'm going to take a big sip of water. And speaking of that QR code, we're going to do a giveaway. We like doing giveaways. We've been doing them at the top. We're going to do them at the back. We're going to do a nice little giveaway sandwich. So we are going to give away the cart, not the cart, but the list, the QR code, the things we've gathered for this craft. If you want to win it, I'm going to need you to spam chat with a chat command, which is not a hashtag. It is a exclamation point, I got good. So just like we do on Twitter and Instagram, in chat, we got a little special thing where it's a chat command and it's exclamation point, I got good. So spam that and you're going to be able to, you're going to win that cart. We're going to do a random winner and we're going to whisper it to you. And just for funsies, I'm going to throw in a slinky. I can say that. This is my show. We're going to give you a slinky as well. So you can make music, or a bird feeder, or a trellis, all the things. Or you can just play with it, because it's fun. So throw those up, and we're going to select a winner. Look in your whispers. All right. Another healthy sip. Because I need to water myself. Now I talked about it. We got that chat command, I got good. Now we got to talk about the hashtag I got good, because we've got another episode next week, and I want to talk to you guys. I would love to be able to feature some of you and celebrate the wins that you put. So please follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, Crown, follow me, hashtag I got good. Put in the things that you want to celebrate. Tell us what you are proud of. Tell us something that you've been working on. Maybe you're not feeling so good about it. Maybe you just need a little pick-me-up or some encouragement. Maybe it's something you're not like great at. That's okay. I'm gonna learn an instrument. I'm gonna learn a shaker egg, and I'm gonna get better at this. So while you're doing that, we got so much coming up on Crown, everyone. We don't just have this show, we got so much. So on Wednesdays, don't forget, we got Fight Night with Chelsea Bites and Action Jackson. It is a wild time. You get to pick the winner, check it out. And on Thursdays, we got Spotlight with Cup of Noodle. And they've got a very good show coming up. It's very cool. They feature their favorite streamers. They give them the spotlight. It's right there in the title. It's a good time. It's a great place to see new people. And on Fridays, Eli's gonna be kicking it in the kitchen with Kitchen League. We met him last week. He was lovely and charming and is so dashing and is a great host. Please watch the show. All of the shows here on Crown are from 4 to 6 Pacific Standard Time and 7 Eastern Time. So you just come back every time and it's gonna be great. And speaking of Spotlight, we're gonna talk about something silly. So on their show, they did a charity stream where John Sandman agreed to shave off his hair right here, his lovely beard. And I have been challenged because they are gonna give it away. So it needs a resting place. So we're gonna make a beard coffin, a lovely sarcophagus, a final place for the beard to live and stay. And we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna do that. And we're gonna make a beard coffin. So please keep your eyes on this channel so you can see the final result of that and where those hair follicles stay forever. What a, speaking of a cursed object. So make sure, go watch Spotlight. They're gonna have it. They're gonna have the giveaway. If you wanna win John Sandman's beard, this is where you get it. Wild. Now, we need to talk about next week. Not only do you need to check out Spotlight, you need to come back to this channel and this show, because next week we have awesome guests, okay? I don't know if you've heard of her, but we have Erica Bozeman coming to the studio. True crime, she's beautiful, look at this. I can't wait to talk to her. I can't wait for you all to hear her fun stories, and it's gonna be a good time. And now, I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna spoil our next week's call-in guest, because we've got Will Wheaton. We're gonna talk to Will Wheaton, the legend, Will Wheaton. It's gonna be very exciting. So come back, because the craft is also gonna be very exciting. Oh, Zero Dork 30, Big Boss Bose. Absolutely. So I'm gonna tell you all about the craft that Erica and I are gonna be doing in the vein of that true craft, true crime. We're gonna throw that QR code if you wanna craft along with us. We're gonna be making Black Widow hats in true, oh, I'm sorry, officer, I haven't seen my husband in days. I don't know where he is. I don't know why, but I always think of a Black Widow with a southern accent, or maybe a transatlantic accent. So if you want to craft along with us next week and talk about true crime and talk about all the things, because Erica's so funny, you gotta come back and come listen to Will Wheaton talk about anything. It's gonna be amazing. So check it out, come back. Don't go anywhere. We got a new show every week. And I want to say another huge thank you to everyone out there. Thank you so much for being here. And I want you to stick around because we're going to play Sashi's song. It's going to be wonderful. So please stick around and check it out. She made the whole video on her own. We're going to show it for you. She made it by herself and it's wonderful. So thank you to Sashi, and thank you all. I've been your host, Gina DeVivo. That's been our new mascot, and we'll see you next week here on Good at Stuff.
To the Trevi, but I'm sure